let's make my viral cookies, but we're actually going to try make them gluten-free. I want to see if I can make my cookies gluten-free so that everyone can enjoy them. The chocolate I'm using is Cadbury's, and from what I can find online, the majority of Cadbury's chocolate is gluten-free. Everything else I'm using, I'm sure, is gluten-free. So let's go. In here, I have 170 grams of unsalted butter melted. This has to cool completely. There are eggs going into this, and if this is not cooled, the eggs are going to cook. Do you want scrambled egg cookies? Doubtful. In this bowl, I have 150 grams of light brown sugar, and underneath it, you can't see, is 100 grams of granulated sugar. We're gonna put this in here. We're gonna give it a nice little whisk. I just got a phone call, but I just added 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. That isn't as cool as I want it to be, so I'm actually gonna just move on to the dry ingredients now. This is the flour I'm using. I got this in Tesco. 280 grams. I probably should have done half my usual recipe, because if I don't like these, I mean, what am I gonna do? We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. We're gonna do half a teaspoon of salt. I'm using Himalayan pink salt, and around a teaspoon. I usually say half a teaspoon. Put in a teaspoon. How salty do you want them? Do you know what I mean? Take you off of here for a second. Right, we're moving back to this because it's a lot cooler now. We have 1 large egg and 1 egg yolk. We see? In we get. Mix. Right, we're going to add our wet ingredients in. Right, if you can see here, we're going to fold it in to make sure everything is completely mixed. I have 100 grams of milk chocolate and 125 grams of white chocolate chips. We're going to fold all of these and just make sure that they're like evenly mixed. It seems a lot wetter than usual, and the only thing I did different was the flour. I'm thinking, should I put more flour into that? It's like a thick soup. This might be a big mistake. Maybe just an extra 20 grams to see if I can like thicken it up a little. I'm going to see what way they go onto the tray. All right, slopping. I can't shape these. All right, I'm going to pop these into the freezer for an hour and I'll be back. Okay, so it's actually only been 45 minutes and it is a lot stiffer than it was a while ago. A bit soft that I can actually like get in there, so at least that. This is a lot better actually. Oven is all preheated up and it's at 165 degrees. I put 5 on a tray. It's going into the oven for 14 minutes. If you trust your oven, you can put more than 1 tray in at a time. I don't. Never fucking recorded. Took it out of the oven. They look awful, right? So I'm trying to like shape them into circles. They look underdone. The other tray has gone in there. They still look underdone, but they're going to be staying on the baking tray for another 10 minutes. But I'm just trying to like control the size of them a little. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was able to get like the cup around this one and give it a shake. Anywho, we're going to leave this to cool for 10 minutes. The other ones are gone in there for 14 minutes. We're going to keep cooking on the baking tray. Actually, do you know what? I don't even fucking know anymore. What a fail. All right, we'll leave these for 10 minutes. We're back. It has been 10 minutes. They're looking a lot better. So what we are going to do is we're going to transfer them to a wire tray. We're going to up the temp to 175. This one here is completely sinking through the wire rack. Jesus Christ. That's completely after falling apart. Let me taste it. I mean, for gluten-free, and some of the gluten-free things that I've eaten, that's grand. I'll try keep it to the 14 minutes, but I'll look at it and see if it needs another few minutes. It's not bad. 14 minutes is up. For the last 5 minutes, they were in there at 175 degrees. Alexa, shut up. These are going in at 175 degrees for 14 minutes. That's how them ones are looking. Look, we'll be fine. They're a lot more flatter than the usual cookies are. We leave them there now for 10 minutes. I feel so sorry for anyone that's gluten-free, like anyone that's celiac, like my heart goes out to you. They're coming out a little bit browner. Is there any chocolate chips in those ones? Should I take you off? They're coming off a lot easier as they're so flat. Like my cookies would be fairly flat anyway. Not like this. Shit, that one's... All right, we've lost another one. All right, yeah, this one is falling apart. It tastes good. The other ones seem cremated. Any gluten-free bakers here? Could you give me some tips? because they taste good. They're just like falling apart. These are the ones that went in for 14 minutes at 175 degrees. They're a lot firmer, but like, I actually saw a video of someone using xanthan gum. I have xanthan gum, and that's actually gluten-free as well. And I use that in my frappuccinos. I didn't even think, and that would help combine it a lot easier. They really don't taste bad, it's the form. Any tips that anyone might have, could you please let me know? Because this is going to annoy me now. I'm not even celiac. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back once I figure this out. Bye bye.